where we left off in the game. We left off with Sakura's body discovery, so that's where we're at right now. I absolutely hate it. Oh, you can have so many different slots. Holy shit. I'm not ready. 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 We didn't make it in time. It happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wonder, was she confirming that Sakura was really dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? Hina! 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 No! Oh no! Best girl. Oh, the feels. Hopeful peek on the in the background. I've been trying to stream for the past 6 hours. Wait, no, that's a lie. It's a lie. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been trying to stream for the past 4 hours. I have to go get the others on shaky legs. Hina left the rec room. God damn it, Hina! No! And why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again.
I
need to examine Sakura's body. Do you need me to step out so you can do the? I'll step out. Oh, apparently I am stepping out. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Ogre? Why you call her ogre? That's so mean.
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh? Genocide. God damn it.
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was
Interesting.
murdered by someone in this very room. Well, you know what? Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you. Hirobia. Toko, one of you killed Sakura. Why not us two?
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation. You don't need to investigate anything because you hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
They're best friends! Holy shit! What are you doing here?
Come
Isn't it
on!
obvious? I'm here to head out my little murder flyer. Fucking Monokuma
It's
file.
the Monokuma file!
My friend was like, I'm gonna check out the stream. I'm like, it's investigate the dead body time. I took it so bad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that little face. God damn you!
Huh?
There's you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind for a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and
In other words...
then I killed her?
Hmm?
Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. Talking is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
Phew!
Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through our little fight with for someone like me. That would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
You're so mean! I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
Well
I don't know who it
done.
was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
Owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all... Admin. You better figure out who did it first. Pissy funny, yeah! Oops. Oh, I already read that.
Shing!
You mean your lives are all on the line, right? Did he really say shing like his claws were about to come out and he's just like shing?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive
I
you.
hate him. I hate this whole thing. I hate it too, Hina! You know what? If I get the wrong ending, his laugh. Yeah. If I get the wrong ending, it's gonna go so downhill I don't even want to look at this game anymore. Well, for one, I'm glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. Go fuck yourself! I love you, honey, but go fuck yourself. Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Wait, is Hannah on here too? I have no idea.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. We must decide who's stand guard this time. Or the character is Hannah. What? I'll say Hina. What? I'll do it. Oh, Hina. Oh, Hina. Hina. I'm okay. No, you're not. Hina, she was your best friend. Says, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number one. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Kyoko! You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order!
That's fine.
No! No, Gary! Then it said, well, let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is, Togumi, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your
None of you
fault!
killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near.
Stop talking.
She's dead! Oh, Hina. Yeah, Hina! Also, Hina. I don't care what you say, I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura in. Oh, my baby! Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. It appears further discussion would be a waste of time. You think? How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
Let's let all this just me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care.
Ah!
I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, it's... Oh, but anything to high so I like here.
It's all clear now.
Just decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But,
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Togumi, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch her? I'm about to kill this man. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. We understand, Bam! Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Investigation time! He's a turd. He really is. He's a spoiled brat. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Excuse me. Was she poisoned? Was she poisoned?
Hey.
I think this case, this time might be a challenge. Oh! No.
So...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through, and that door can jam shut with a chair from inside the rec room. It means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. It's like zero escape, right?
In other words...
This is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder. Guess you might see this kind of thing in a lot of mystery books or movies or whatever. But could it really happen in real life and right before I hear eyes like that?
Hey.
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder is? Sure.
That's fine.
There are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. It simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
Second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words...
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from the outside to target the victim inside. Push a switch and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
However...
In this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off.
It's true.
Oh, shit. The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other
They
words...
stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. Sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked
In
room.
other words...
That means there are alternate escape routes somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Do you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. When it comes to locked room mystery, those are the basics. There are 4 possibilities in Tokyo. Which of these 4 seems the most likely in this
It's
case?
true.
Good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial, but right now I can't easily say I see. Oh god. The truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. Oh, Sakura, no! For Sakura, if nothing else. So we're shoved up against the doorknob so we can get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. It's around 1 o'clock. The handprint?
Why?
Handprint being there.
It's true. Wrong. Hey.
Oh.
Indeed.
Hello! Hi! So then, what does the handprint mean? Investigating. Blood. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf blood stain. Great, great. There's protein on the ground here. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
Looks like a protein drink and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. She mentioned more than once how protein is good and also is rare.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were. Still, this protein can. It's got a label on it. Camelot has all kinds of health steps, so she must try.
Just a second.
That's strange, huh? What is?
Hey,
See what's scattered around the can? Shards of blue glass. They must have been touched in the window over.
correct.
They aren't scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that?
So,
Can't say for sure yet, but it got placed there. Who did it? Who placed it? Who placed it? I feel like I'm gonna go to important clue later. Empty protein drink protein. What's that? There's shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. A bottle. Did she get bonked in the face? Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. This figure, it fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Bottle opener, maybe? Looks like some kind of wrapper. Huh? That's... You recognize it, Hina?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found a genocide jacket attached to me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her, although I thought it might help calm her down a little. So I gave it a box of it, and I really like them. You really like them that
cause,
much?
I mean,
I wanted Sakura to have a chance to try one for herself. Now they've lost all their flavor. Hina! No! Alright, Sakura. Just check you out. Sakura drew a last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head. Sakura suffered normally. I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her, but this is Sakura Ogami, so that's not what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she'd also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. What have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. We're getting on the head somehow because we're gonna start vomiting blood. Not a chance. Oh, you turd. Togami.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. It does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood has absolutely no connection to why she died. What? Togami! Talk to me.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. Oh, wait. But you, wait. I thought you were gonna, huh? I thought you were gonna help investigate. I was just coming to ask you for clues. Door is the only way in or out of the rec room. No evidence. I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. The killer must have created the locked room from the inside, not the outside. Yay! Okay, Hina. Or what else can we look at? Because we have to look at everything. These freaks. Oh!
so,
No different from your standard ship in a bottle, huh? You know, where the bottle opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
A Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The broken bottle, the bleh.
what the heck?
You already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
But if it was one of them, we have to figure out which one. Otherwise, we're all dead. You realize that, right? You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Let me help you find out more. Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Eventually, she went off on her own, but when I saw her again, after that, she said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. Tell you the truth, I heard it from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them, and this is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force even, this never would have happened. Hida, okay, listen, honey. I don't think you could force Sakura to do anything unless you had a knife against your throat. I'm just gonna say that right now. I don't think you have a knife anywhere on you. Hina, do you have a knife on you? Hina, no! Levettia does this
However,
Sakura should have been killed. Yeah, she's not the type who would go down to fight a
it's
fight.
true.
She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist. Strong in body, mind, and spirit. Yeet! So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? Someone get the upper hand?
Certainly.
Well, what's funny? Certainly they wouldn't need it to... Tug me. I'm gonna talk to you again.
What?
Fuck you. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. You turned! Is it true that Sakura has seen me here in the rec room? So you found that interesting about it, true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes, but what fool would believe what it said and risk being killed by that monster? Screw you, Togame! I love you and all, but fuck you! So you didn't go here? Of course not. I ripped the note and shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. So I can prove otherwise. I have no choice but to accept it as a fact.
Come on.
Please remove yourself from my sight. Go fuck yourself. Okay, thanks.
Listen.
Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part.
So then,
You should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave. God damn it. I wish Gary would come with me. Gary! You didn't leave me alone. Investigation.
Listen to
I don't
me.
want to be alone in the investigation. He's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. What you think? What a brat. I know. Alright, I can exit the room. Yeah. Hero. Oh. Hagakure. Where is Hagakure's room, by the way? I don't know, but I know where Jill's room is, I think. Oh, it's right here. The Sass Master. I press the doorbell, ding dong. And after a few seconds, is it Toko again? It is Toko!
Who's there?
Hi, Toko. Ah, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well?
Okay.
What do you want?
Oh, I hate you so much. Can I have Jill again, please? Give me Jill.
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Makoto, you have hair. Could you, like, I don't know, pull out a clump, brush it against your nose, make her sneeze so that we got Genocide Jill back?
I was in such a good mood, too.
Didn't look like she was in a good mood. When does she ever look like she's in a good mood, Naegi?
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed. Toko slithered out into the hall. She's a snake!
What do you want?
Said you wanted to talk to me about that. I wanted to talk about the fact Sakura had asked to meet with you. What? I don't know
Well,
what you're talking about. Kogami already told me she asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master? I just said 2, didn't I? I guess that's pretty obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much so. Can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't fight myself too. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no proof. Can we search the rooms? I wish. Toko's account. Okay, Hagakure, I'm coming for you. Where is Hagakure's room, by the way? Hifumi, trash room, Sakura dead, Hina, Chihiro dead, Junko dead, Toko alive, Sayaka dead, Togami alive, me, Mondo dead, Kirigiri alive, Yotaka damn dead. Frick, where is Hagakure's room? What Celestia dead, Hina alive, Sakura dead, Leon dead, Hagakure. Hagakure, goddamn. Hagakure right next to Leon. Ugh, suspicious. I pressed the doorbell, ding dong, and after a few seconds,
You know?
what's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, I did. Best boy. One of the best boys. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something about how Sakura wanted to meet you. What did you know about that?
Could it
I think
be?
you maybe gaze into my soul. Have your special abilities awakened in you? No! Listen, dude. I know we might have children with the same woman one day, but no. But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she has told me and Toko to come too. What then? When did Sakura tell you that? Well... Agreed with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note she,
How about that?
It to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. Gotta be honest, god damn it, Hagakure, no! Hagakure, no!
You got it all wrong!
Hagakure, no. Hagakure
Actually,
was when Hagakure took it to hospital.
don't look at me!
Let's see. There is feeling around in his body.
Hey, come on.
I don't have it anymore. Fuck you. Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Ah. Oh. No. No. Hero. No. Hagakure. No. Yasuhiro Hagakure. Don't you fucking do this to me. I lost too many characters. Ow. I need to text bot. I'm sorry, I'm angry. Bot. God damn it. What do you mean, same woman? Stop, same woman? What do you mean?
What?
Because when Hero snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey,
Yes,
come on.
it's a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash.
What?
Anyway, I could deny that Ogre asked me to meet. Yeah, I know he is. But I never went to well if he's fuck. Hagakure! Actual crime scene again. So I gotta go back? Oh! Chem lab! Let's head to the chem lab. I actually don't friggin' know where the chem lab is, so I'm gonna teleport myself there. Teleport my ass there. When the hero is suspicious. Except his nickname is spelled Hiro. The chem lab? I don't think the chem lab is on this floor. Well. Chem lab is on this floor, I think. I hate this floor. I hate it so much. No, it's on the 4th floor, right? Am I dumb? Am I smart? Am I dumb? Am I smart? Am I dumb? Am I smart? Smart? Dumb? I don't know. Same woman, 2 kids. Oh, yeah, that's a whole, like, other thing. Like, a different ending, apparently, and I don't know. I don't know much about it. Nope, that's a data lab. Frick. So where's the chem lab? Office. Nope. Where's the chem lab? Nope. Where is the chem lab? I don't know where the chem lab is. Where's the chem lab? Oh. Chem lab.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Fuck you, Togami. You don't do shit. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. No, sir, I don't give a damn. Wait, we can't look at that? We can look at it. Never mind, we can't. This isn't my first time seeing this shelf, but I can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Look down! You, Naegi, if I wasn't controlling you, you would have died by now. Look down! Now! Please! Please look down. Thank you! There is coffee getting all over my hand and I don't know what to do. Help me! No! There's coffee all over my hand and I hate it so much. I hate it. Oh no! Oh! I'm saved. I'm saved! I'm saved! I have baby wipes. It's fine. I have baby wipes. I have baby wipes. Don't question me. I get everything everywhere. I need them. Wait, can I make it from here? No, apparently not. I tried. Powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf. I have to be careful not to step in it. Oh. Oh, why would you open? Oh. Oh. No. No, no, Togami! It's on the 4th floor this morning. Checking what the room wasn't like this. Oh, no! No! You don't get to do that to me. No! I don't, there's coffee all over my coffee and my mouse and my everything, and I hate it so much. Oh my god, there's coffee everywhere. I just opened the bottle and it went everywhere. Oh my god, this is terrible. Okay. Susie, you are in the way. Oh, I was so close.
So, in other
It
words,
could have only been around the time of the incident. Yeah. Let's see what's on the shelf. Protein drink we found in the rec room. This probably came from the shelf. Under A and number. Huh? Wait. Chemistry 9. That doesn't look like it's very safe. They're... What? Oh. Have you lived in such ignorance for so long? I'm not an ultimate like you guys are, okay? I mean, I am. I'm the ultimate lucky student, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Isn't that kind of
What?
harsh? What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? We know it does! You're just being harsh!
that's fine.
The world is a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you. Oh my god, Kai, what? Labeled with the letter B and a number. Section B. Section C. Oh no. Oh no. I'm yourself lose one. places. Another power chemicals. Labeled with the letter C and number. I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. Chem lab shelf. Is that all? All? Whoa, wait, what? Oh. There are footprints? What you think? In front of the last shelf. Eat. By we, do you mean me? What kind of you to offer? I wasn't offering! It's just something you would make me do!
What?
I swear, you need a slave or something. You need a servant. Get Toko to do it! Isn't she like your ever-loving slave or something? So I got to work, and before long I'd drawn a sketch of the room. So how's this? It's terrible, Naegi. Not bad for you, I mean! Oh, you're so mean! Oh, you're so mean, Togumi. For me? He's mean. What the hell do you think? Oh, I thought I lost the screaming intensifies group chat for a second. I was just about to be like, wait!
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. What do the footprints tell me?
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly
Are they
possible.
yours? What the fuck? No.
What?
Okay, now let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. So your feet do appear too big! Fortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately... There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered. But I don't know a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. Positioning of the prints, wherever it was, only went to the left side. Gotcha. All I can tell for now. Great, good to know. Already taken a good line. I'll be good. Sure. Let's go. Let's run. Let's go. Let's run. Yeah. What floor is the rec room on? Second floor, I think. I don't know, but I'm very smart. Yeah, second floor. There's no way it's on this monstrosity, is it? Oh, it is! Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey,
So Makoto has your investigation going terribly.
I see.
Preventated. It's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone must be lying! Someone's lying! Hero! No!
Anyway,
I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of the magazine, and the Monokuma bottle. These are three things. Okay, but what about the... What am I doing
Hey.
again? Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. Alright, let's check out this. Huh, this magazine is upside down.
Hey,
It catches your eye. It's important for you to explore it in detail. Oh. Toko? Dying message. No!
Correct.
No, it's not. No, you're gonna fucking blame Toko?
so,
No!
however,
Hey, does it say Toko right? What the heck? No. No. It is not as easy as Leon and Sayaka's case. No, no.
I won't forgive you.
No! Kuma bottles. It looks like 2 of them are
Hey.
missing and not just 1. Or maybe it's the chess pieces.
so,
It's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer! Oh god! I feel betrayed. I do trust you to only to a degree. Oh, that's so nice.
hey,
Experiment. What?
anyway,
You didn't mess with the grind
that
scene
doesn't
like
matter. So then,
Oh. He's in the chem lab! Okay. And she left. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then-
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work.
in other words,
Compare the weights of what? So glass you collected in the Monokuma bottle is still intact.
listen,
First, let's compare the weight of 2 normal Monokuma bottles. They're the same.
in other words,
Each Monokuma bottle. Is this one not gonna weigh as much?
so then, so then,
Or is it heavier? Excuse me? Heavier? I'm... What?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other
The
words,
results of our experiment in the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
Hey.
and I believe you will arrive to your very own, at one very persuasive conclusion. Why are you putting so much fucking pressure on me? Alright, Sakura's body.
just a second.
What, you... rude?
Hey,
Would you...
whew,
Don't call me Laura, no matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't keep
it's
you
true.
safe. It's totally normal. Oh my god, I can't hear it. Then how can you...
So, hey,
what? Or she-
correct. I see.
Oh, the powder. Oh, the powder.
Hey,
Oh no.
it's true. It would seem
That she didn't suffer a single blow. What? 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed. Correct. It's true.
Oh, so she wasn't the one that left the dying message, so it is a setup. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Oh, no, stop, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so
I'm
boring
not
I
ready.
couldn't stay awake.
I'm not ready! I'm not ready.
Should I do it? Is it okay?
No.
Can I? Can
No,
I? Can I?
no,
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I do not like it. I'm not okay. I don't like it. I don't like it. I dislike it. I dislike it very much. I dislike it very much.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Why would you do this to me? Monokuma, no. No. I have to make something. I'll get you. Oh, damn it. Can I run away? I want to go to bed. Oh, I tried. I tried. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh, there's like no people left. I don't want to do this. Martial artist. Martial. After a murder mystery. Why the winky face?
What?
What the? Just recently did. Oh god.
Yes, indeed.
You're at a picnic and you find a dead body. This is just plain creepy.
Well,
How about the reverse?
Phew.
I don't know how great something is if you put a sad face and look super negative.
yes,
You have 100 friends.
What?
Don't make it sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Oh, please stop. It's going like that though. Ugh! It's so cute and I hate it so much. What the hell was that? I don't know, Toko. I don't get it.
Just the worst.
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm actually.
Don't be mean!
I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Your way the truth will be revealed soon. Are you sure about that, Togumi? We know nothing! We know nothing! Although, to be fair, we don't know anything either when we go into the trial. One of us is the culprit. I can't cry. I'm so tired today. I'm stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. That person is here, that person is one of us. I need coffee. I'm not gonna survive this. I'm not gonna survive this. No shit, quicker enough. Person is one of us. I'm not ready. Kyoko. Kiri.
Hey,
Standing garage. God damn you. Nina.
What the heck?
I knew I did, but I'm not ready. Oh, there's still coffee on my mouse. did I? Oh, it was so close. I hate it so much. God, I hate it so much. It's all Egyptian now.
This is kinda depressing.
Must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. Wonder will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely? Nice save there, Monokuma.
Now then.
Are you ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. I'm not prepared. Yay! Will they accept me? Why do you always do this? Right before a class trial. Yeah! Save. I've got 30 save slots. Oh, there's 21 pieces of information. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Set skills. I don't think I need any of these. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
We all friggin' die. I get it already.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
I'm going to go shower. I will be back to live. Okay. I want to open my chips. Ugh! Please open. Please open. Don't do this to me. Please just open already. I hate it. Why are you not open? I'm so angry. I hate it. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? I did it! Kind of. Not really. Oh, I destroyed the bag. Well. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. There's like 5 chips in here and that's angering to me. I don't... Okay.
Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Oh no.
Whoa! Deja vu!
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of these 3 is the killer. She seems to have some reason for believing that. Oh, he doesn't help.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Am I? Oh God. I need another second. Hold on. Oof. Oh God, there's coffee all over everything. Huh? Oh. Okay. Take this.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Oh God!
No, that's wrong.
How did that work though?
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Possibly. Oh, the bucket trash. Okay, so we gotta look out for something Hagakure is gonna say.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw.
Are you sure about this?
No, that's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Oh.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
That's when Sakura got the candy, right?
I got it!
Yeah. That's when
I'm
Hina
not
gave
sure about
Sakura
that,
the
Hiro.
candy.
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Excuse you, headphones being tangled in everything.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
Hiro, she's dead.
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
I gotta agree with you on this one.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
She's always suspicious! She's got a serial killer alternate personality!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message!
How could you know about that, Hiro? You weren't allowed in the room.
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Yeah, but how could you have known that, dude?
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
Oh, fuck you.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on.
Step in, Kirigiri.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on.
I got it!
Oh, magazine shelf.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense!
Oh god, do I have to get ready for something? I'm not ready! I have chips on my hands. Chips on my hands. Okay. I gotta figure this out because I'm not prepared. Oh. I had chips still for me. Eat. Oh, I got so close again. Damn it. Oh, this again. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your
I
problem?
think I was wrong. I don't think
What I said makes total
But I
sense.
I have regrets. From where was the magazine? On the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Wait.
No, that's wrong.
Magazine was in the shelf, dude.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Yeah.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
And Hagakure wasn't allowed inside the room.
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Oh no.
Show me the proof.
Oh,
I'm at least 30% right.
these things.
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Are you kidding me right now? I hate it so much.
I'm at least 30% right.
30% is not very high.
The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Dude, who said this ever had anything to do?
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
I got her right now. Oh, why would you do it? Oh, I
I'm
got her right now.
completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Oh god, I hate it. Hagakure, why? Why?
Please,
Oh.
just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
Shut up, Tokumi.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. You like having a piece of candy? It might give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
Sakura did everything. Oh god, why?
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
Oh god, why?
So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
No, absolutely fucking not. No!
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
He said... Wait. Oh, I can't. Oh. I'm gonna go back on stream. I hit her from behind and she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. I wrote Toko's name across a magazine on the table, on the table, on the table! It was on the table!
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Plus, he just ran up and doesn't explain the
He's
locked
not
room.
lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Oh, Toko.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
What did I say?
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you did.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura.
What do you mean?
Oh.
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time, when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
I haven't reached the end of the case yet. Just yet, Hiro isn't the real killer. I have to prove that. Oh god. Oh, there's 3. Oh god.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
The wounds on her head.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle, and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that?
Yeah, just once.
No, that's wrong! If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on! How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
Because the spacing.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Piece, right? The piece. The chess piece. Oh, I hate these. Okay, so an E first. Oh god.
Now I understand!
My mouse got really slow there for a second and I had a little...
That's it! The chess pieces! Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was... the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those four. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yeah.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
The pieces inside the bottle.
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah! Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
It was broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
The shards.
And what is this evidence?
The shards, right? Yeah, the bottle.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
No idea.
Because of what it would reveal about the case. I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it!
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Oh god.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw Toko go into the rec room.
I just skipped like half of that. You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
I love him.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that Toko was hiding in the rec room, and I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. Yes. You're halfway through the game now. Go you. Oh, I hate it.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! It's a lie! I hate you! Shut up!
You put me on your road. And
I curse you! No, no, no! It's a lie! I hate you! That's enough!
Oh, shit. Okay, okay.
That's enough! It's a lie!
Oh god. Okay, there's truth bullets.
That's
Oh, I
enough!
have.
This should prove it.
Oh, I hate it so much. Oh.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Ouch.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Oh, anything for Togami, apparently.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Okay, apparently anything for Togami. Even confessing
She
to
just
murder.
straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster. And when I turned around, there was Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Jill.
Guess who's back?
Hi, Jill.
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Miss Morose? Excuse me?
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that.
Oh.
And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
I don't understand how your eyes go from one color to another and your tongue gets extremely large. Or long and your teeth go all pointy.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Good.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, girl.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. 'Cause normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on! That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre! So that's good!
So that's good, keep talking like that and he is gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Excuse me? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that
What's
one.
wrong? Come on everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Here, Gary, you got something to say?
No, not quite
Mine,
yet.
it's Togami!
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Or powder.
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Oh god, please no. Oh, no more? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, come on.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
But, dying.
No, that's wrong! We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Ma'am?
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
I got it!
Yeah.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
No idea how I got
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Yeah.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been proper.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No.
Huh. So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
No.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No.
No, I don't think that's possible.
You know, aren't you the one that got the three of them? Oh, well. I saw it for myself.
I got it!
Yeah.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
Okay.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Who killed her? Why do you
And
keep on calling her Ogre?
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
More information. Are we doing this again? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it again.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
No, that's wrong! According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Sakura.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
It hit her in the back of the head.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
Oh, God.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Oh, shit.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're so conceited.
You're making me go. She
Nope.
was poisoned? It isn't possible.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Yeah.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone, quiet! Shut up and listen!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Yep.
Well, yeah, good point.
Yep.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Chemicine.
Is that the poison?
You think?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C.
Yeah.
In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
It was in section C, or A. Frick me.
I got it!
It was in
The
wrong
poison
section.
was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Yeah.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
No idea.
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
No!
Master!
Sit there and watch. Natural thing in the world.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble!
Sir!
You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
That's what you're worried about?
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
What? Could have been and could it? What? Could it have been what? Oh, Hangman's Gambit. Oh, there are. Two. Oh god.
Now I understand!
Protein drink. Oh.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched.
Oh, you don't say.
So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at this protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
Oh no. So now we have to go.
I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Excuse me?
For real? Who was it?
Who done it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The footprints.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Yup.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
Thank you, Conan.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Hina! Oh
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
no! No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, I'm sorry, you didn't.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I don't believe it.
Is it true? Did you really... kill Sakura? And if you did... why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it!
Oh, thank you, Kira.
I'm not convinced.
I'm not either.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
Thank you, Kira.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, God.
Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Everything.
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just...
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Oh, Togami, please shut up.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
You're lying, Hina.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
Nope. Sorry, I don't believe that.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Till we figure it out until I uncover the truth of this case. Alright, let's do this! Oh boy.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
Why shut up?
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison. And you spilled some of the Yeah.
Okay, and then?
I moved from
Section C. No, that's wrong.
Section C is on this side, and there's only footprints going here.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
And then Sakura's shoes had the powder on it.
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left the footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Look at me!
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
You think?
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
well, you see...
What the?
Togami, are you okay?
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh!
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
What's it gonna be?
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
Oh, he could have swallowed that.
I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Oh, thank you.
Huh?
Oh, thank
Me?
you. Of course it's me.
If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The rec room window.
I got it!
Yeah.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? Section A.
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
How?
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
The glass.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Why?
Not at all.
Why?
Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Togumi, are you okay?
How can you know what I don't know?
Because she's smarter than you.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible!
Why are you
It had to have been in there the whole time!
So why are you freaking out?
It had to be! It was in there before the rec room was unlocked!
Concentrate on that. Okay, but what?
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before the rec room!
No, that's wrong.
I hate it so much.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Yes.
Of course! It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
Yep.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle. knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Oh my god.
Then tell us already! Sorry. Please, tell us.
Didn't you really just ask, please?
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
Sakura. Because she said that she was gonna end it all today. So it's Sakura.
I got it!
It's Sakura!
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Yes. Genocide Josie.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
Do it every day.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying!
Oh god.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
Oh god, Hina, please.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! I hate you! You're a liar!
You're a liar.
What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the
This should prove it! Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It
Yes,
did.
Hina.
The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Yes, Hina.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Yes, Makoto.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Yes, Makoto.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
I don't know.
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled.
Oh.
So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Hina, if you don't want to live anymore, there are chemicals. You realize that, right? You don't have to get
And
all
when
of us
Sakura
killed.
dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because...
Don't you start repeating because...
Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Oh god. Oh, come on.
Here's my
Oh,
answer!
it was suicide. It was suicide.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Suicide.
What?
Yep.
The killer was Sakura?
Yup.
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Yup.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I bet you already believe that, though, so yeah!
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
Like Hina.
She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
Well, that's convenient.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. And she left. Shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed? I see.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Yup.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
That would have gotten us all killed!
No!
And now you're...
I killed her! I did it!
No, you didn't.
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is! Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Oh god. Oh no! The queen was Wait, which one was missing? Wait, which one was missing? feel like this isn't gonna show what I need to look at. Could probably just reload the stream. Yeah, this isn't gonna show me what I need to know, so I have to go back. Left on the shelf. Chess piece. The night. Oh yeah, it was the night, okay. Well, I'm very smart. Wrote her name. Whoa, it's so sad, dude. That's so cute. Oh, come on. Wait. Go back. I'm very confused. What did I do wrong? Oh, I'm very confused. I think I got that one right. Whoa. Oh no, it was this one, please. And then this one.
The killer is you!
Scream!
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
Okay.
This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence.
Okay.
She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece.
Okay.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Okay.
But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Suicide.
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can.
I like how Genocide Jack's hair is standing up.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort...
Oh, my sweet baby. Why did they look
Was
like they're in
you,
some really
Hina.
bad romance anime where the main character, it just like, took a blow to the head with his sword and he's like dripping blood everywhere, about to die, and his lover's just there like, don't die!
That's the full truth of the case.
Oh, Hina, goddammit, don't cry.
Sakura took her own life,
Okay.
and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Dude, why would you want to get us killed with you?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Dude, because you don't do the emotions thing.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Nice. 81 monocoins.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet!
Can we really vote on a dead student?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened?
Sakura.
Will you make the right choice? What's it gonna be?
Shut up with your rambling. There can't even be an execution, though. Wait, that's what, how the hell are
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. When we killed Sakura, it was Sakura herself.
My entire
What did you
The
say?
whole truth? I see. There's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? Truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest
What
of
are you
And
thinking?
yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
No, we almost died there.
What is this?
It's exactly what oh, Hina, no. And the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her, so that's why.
You should have been the one to
But if you're
die.
the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you. We have to atone for our sins, because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We have to pay for our crimes.
What?
Serious? That's...
What is
Still
this?
don't understand, then let me explain. Realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate, so instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... running on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. No. I should have seen it coming. Right after Genocide Jack had attacked me, Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. Ran after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. Now you're suffering because of
No
me.
forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me...
I can't
my
forgive
closest friend
this!
got hurt. Okay, Sakura. Okay, Sakura. Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Oh, I hate it! I hate it so much! She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So that's why she asked them to meet with... That's why she has to meet with them. He has to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina,
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
they're friends.
Oh, I hate it so much! Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend of all of us, and yet...
Why?
And yet... Oh, shit. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. You just, Hagakure, I really don't like you right now, so please shut up.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. Without asking a single question, you tried to
I won't
You
forgive
understand
you.
how desperate she was seeing you act like that. That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd push her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina,
Okay. No! Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina,
Huh?
I
glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Oh, honey. Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. Oh, I hate it so much! When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized. So that someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura, so I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could, but by the time I got there, I was already too late. Sakura.
Please!
No! I don't want to leave.
Why?
I hate it. Why did she have to die? I hate it so much. She had weakness just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
we all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it, and that just added to the weight she had to carry. I didn't even realize it. He knew. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. That's why you tried to lead us astray. You tried your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out in the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. Could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
Sorry to interrupt when you're about to deliver your final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long, I'm gonna fall asleep over here. And do you really think you have any idea what Sakura actually was thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said right now is nothing but your interpretation, god dang it. Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant?
What are you saying?
Of course, I knew what she was thinking, because her and me,
In other words,
what I'm really trying to say is...
yes indeed!
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course!
Isn't it obvious?
Yep!
Suicide note. Sakura suicide note. What the hell?
Too bad!
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true!
Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What the? Lied to me? Don't say lie. It
Unbelievable!
makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now, well now, well now, well
Let me
now!
put my little scribbles to face value. Didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. Filthy little.
Damn it!
I'm not filthy, I didn't do anything.
Boom, boom!
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around.
Phew!
Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys.
Shing!
What's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene cut.
And?
So then what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna
To
do?
ask her for your benefit, I shall read it using my angelic harmonic narrator voice.
Hey! Hey!
I hate it. The whole suicide note thing came up with the idea of leaving a note when you...
But hold on!
Okay, sir.
Enough already.
Thank you.
Yes indeed!
Talking about a buzzkill, alright, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family's watched over it for 300
I
years.
couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was just my greatest weakness, and because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off to wait until we reached another
However,
stalemate.
as I lived here with all of you, As I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the only weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than
I
anything...
cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
No, I hate it! That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision.
No, why would you...
I'm going to resist you.
Oh boy. Of course, because of that I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic or just moronic? I don't know.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
Perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to take on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
And unfortunately, that is not enough. This won't end with me just accepting the hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control, and to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
Oh, honey. If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Oh no! I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible. Oh, Hina!
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plan, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. You can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. So sorry, I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Togami, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully, then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Oh, I hate it so much.
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still,
What are you gonna do?
but in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing so anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad!
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't
Say
a waste.
what?
Because she made us remember we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about the Togami.
Phew!
Aw, lovely Togami, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game, which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Excuse me?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of acceptance, which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now I only have one thing to look forward
It's
to.
all clear now.
Keep the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Togami, does this mean? They'll misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. I don't know how to say that word. If that's what you're thinking. Wherever master goes, I go, and if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. What the fuck, everyone?
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning?
Nyeh.
How boring. But nothing good can come out of this. Still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time. Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna...
But...
Is it me?
Wrong!
Heavens no. Just because the blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule.
Listen up!
I'd be ashamed to let it go down.
Yahoo!
I've prepared a special guest.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Alter ego! Oh no! Oh no. Oh no! No. No! Oh no! Alter ego. No! You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk.
Phew!
That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at.
So...
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this.
But...
No!
But still...
My courage starts to grow. I think I'm just some inhuman AI and that's true, but it's okay.
Gonna do my
No! Alter ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. You killed him. Not what you call... So dwells within all things, even like laptops. You can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is it got in my way. It was trying to find things out, all sneaky.
Just as I
So
thought.
you finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally, no, I knew about him from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop. I knew you were all using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was going to play out from the start. What?
What are you
You
thinking?
knew and you were still brave enough to let us take the plunge?
yep.
Well, I mean, the data in the laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
Of course I didn't care if you got access to that. Sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Oh god, Alter Ego. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life, and for that he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
Very nice.
Saying a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. His death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends. You all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like unreasonably upset.
Well,
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
yep.
There's still a bit more of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay, then here we go. Prepare your ears for the tones of yours truly. One more thing, Hina, there's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this clue. What?
Hina.
Spoken with the mastermind on and off the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy. That was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What?
What? You can't just stop at the most important bit? It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You
That's
guys.
the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's no. I never let any of you greaseballs have it. But
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
Wah.
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind, I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh, wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? You won't lay down and die, she'll fight you. Well, whatever, who cares about what some dead musclehead has to say.
Well,
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try and get some rest, you know? Maybe take time to consider how you approach a school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really get free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words of us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message? Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school? Kyoko said, didn't she? It was after Celestia's child.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
ooh.
Hey,
Answer me, what did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? Sensor goes off, the bomb explodes? Seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
but
So what do we do now?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up?
um,
Oh, yeah, okay, let's get out of here. but Kingdom must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge.
Eh.
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? But you make up that last one. I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
See, I see what you mean. Then I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his fat?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. Excuse me?
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like it?
What did you say?
Oh my god!
What the heck?
That's right, I called you sleazeball, because you are. Sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh. More biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Stop fighting with Master, you're making me jealous. I want the abuse. I want the abuse, give and take. Me? What? I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, it's just how it is for now. Oh my god, I hate it so much. So Sakura's class trial came to an end and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms and before long, night snuck up on us. Thank you, fantastic. Okay. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wake up. Wake up. No! No, no! 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 Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. That's no, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Next stream. Next stream. Next stream, damn it. Next stream. Okay, next stream. Next stream. Just next stream. Goodbye. Goodbye.